Gotta open our eyes and we will see it's about love in a way it should be. Gotta make up our minds and we'll advance humanity. Humanity, humanity, humanity. Oh.
You've just written the same thing over and over. How sad is that? A poet with only one thing to talk about. Well, if your movements weren't different, your actions weren't so strange, if you moved with a different flair in your step, I would write that. But here I am with Afghanistan entering its 17th year, and the Christian nation seemed ready to play big boy war. Woe are things, such a big drama show. Thank you guys.
You would see the change in me, and who the Lord has helped me to be. June 30th, 88. The day a beautiful seed was born of a beautiful seed who was also born of a beautiful seed. The day I began to breathe and to subconsciously and unknowingly believe that I am here to fulfill my God-given need.
I want you and you want me. That soulmate vibe that makes you want to fuck on the first night. But pretend like I wasn't already mentally devouring you. I see you. Like, really see you. And I still want you all for me. Because my scary parts recognize your scary parts.
You're the woman that used to tie my long wavy hair in the morning. You made sure my shit was right in the middle so I wouldn't be mistaken for a Lauren. Anytime I looked at you, it's never been foreign because I was always a mother's boy that was never scoring. But you made sure I had the ball in my hands to take the winning shot because you was always my general on the floor. And as boring as it was sometime in old Chicago, you made life exciting like we lived on tour. But you remember them long nights at the post office, mama? I was waking you up every night struggling because I just couldn't get it right.
Not quite sure what I've gotten myself into, but apparently it's the universe that sent you, so I'm just here going with the strokes and using your mind as a canvas as I paint this poetic picture, so bear with me. He wanted to be closer. Just near enough to whisper the stories created by his most vulnerable fantasies, eager for them to become true. My body called for him. And when his chance came to pass, he was ready to engage in a physical dialogue between two lips, foreign to the other's embrace, only his breath stood between them.
I wasn't man enough, I wasn't mature enough to love in a way that would fill her up with honest passion. We argued and argued until I decided to leave. I stopped while driving. There was a pause. Tears filled my eyes. I thought my message was clear. Even through the tears, I knew I ended the relationship. I was ready to move on. But I'm a Cancer, so I felt it deep in my soul. However, the end wasn't clear to her. She thought we were still bound by love. Months of love over in mere minutes. I couldn't handle that hurt.
I had a dream about last night. I saw a vision, I saw a sight. It was you, it was me. We went up and love came down.
So I can play it cool like I do, but you got me intoxicated. Can't believe I had the side effects and I ain't even take a hit. So what's that you're blazing? What's that you're blazing? What's really got me intoxicated? Can't believe I got the side effects and I ain't even take a hit. So what's that you're blazing? Everything that I see, I want your love and emotion. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your love and emotion endlessly. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it.
You got something around me, yeah. You're so good, girl, you know.
Xbox, only got 2 games. Mortal Kombat, I play as Johnny Cage. Xbox, I got 2 games.
That's awesome. Now, when we talk about timing, yours is picture perfect. Freeze frame, I'm at your service. Send me them nudes if I deserve it. I'm here for what you serving. And I see you working like you ain't got time to play. So to save you some seconds, I laid out your favorite lace. Cause I love how it complements your essence. Come here, let me test it. Good sex like broken records. And in hindsight, I should have said taste, because we celebrate what my hands around your waist, head so out of space. It's always a full moon. I got what you need, love, like pool water in mid-June. And you mostly water like the earth is anyway. And I'm mostly thirsty after a long day. Anyway, you get the gist.
She was trapped because she was willing. She was used to the routine apologies and the babies. I've changed. Not realizing that eventually everything would be the same because old habits always resurface. See, she would tell me her insecurities, and I think maybe that was my purpose, because I would remind her that even after all of that, she still walked like her thighs were made of diamonds, handcrafted to perfection. See, her smile was her best feature, and her aura was infectious. I had to look in her eyes so many times to remind her that she was not her past. It was merely something that just happened. But I don't think it was something that she grasped, because she still went back. And it was like watching her remove jewels from her crown.
They are girls with curls. Swirls of spiraling locks rock my spirit to the core. Before that I realized that my eyes deceive me. I see this woman that might relieve me of my extracurricular duties, like caring for my soul. Cleaning my mental toilet bowl of brain tears and brain farts. Hearts flutter over my skin called goosebumps. The braille on my arms read love drunk. Every time she passes, my internal organs thump, so I jump. Or hop down on my game and I start by asking a name, and she says, eternity.
Nappy head best friend said I ain't shit, just need to relax her. She see a tweet, add her 2 cents to multiply our problems, and there's really no need to react or leave to retract, nor divide or subtract, but please excuse my dear imperfections and not knowing how to act. I'm just so used to being a free agent, I'm not sure what terms go in the contract. It's all new to me. Cupid, my mind shuffle, could you please come to me? If you like the old, wait till you see the new of me. Yeah, X-Men was clowns and I'm it, catch me right up in the sewer. See, I can't explain what you do to me. You smile so beautifully, what you say no they doodly, so please don't be through with me. Feeling like you can't get through to me. These hands are all state, I'll catch your heart if it's through to me. Your ex's liability is the reason I can't provide you insurance. We're spring, but I got endurance. And I don't want past contestants affecting our congruence. Shit was going fluent, but you were scared to love and still a student, so I was studying you while you was homework doing.